Welcome back to the channel, folks. Welcome back. Bo Biddle, you climbing that pole? He is not climbing that pole, folks. You're stuck with me, and we are here at Direct Autos of Tennessee. That's them back over there, and we're just a little bit off property here to have a little peace of mind on our car review. So their info's on the screen. Y'all hit them up. They've always got a bunch of legit cool rides. I just saw an Evo 9 over there, or a 10, I'm sorry. A couple other cars, Aston Martin Vantage, a bunch of Porsches. Check their website out. And these guys do a lot of bring a trailering, cars and bids kind of thing. So if you don't see it on the website, more than likely it is inside here. So, and they do take offers if it's a reasonable offer, if they're not to pull it from auction. So hit them up. Their website is on the bottom of the screen. But let's do what it is that we are here to do, folks. What is this? This is a pretty rare car, or actually extremely rare as far as I'm concerned. This is a 2003 Audi. This guy forgot how to talk today. Audi RS6. This one's unique because it is a manual, folks. Someone saved the manual with these, or with this one specifically. So it's a twin turbo V8. 450 horsepower stock. This one seems to be slightly modified. I don't know by how much, but it is slightly modified. Legit ride. Now this is kind of one of the cars that began the horsepower wars back in 2003, and they definitely did not bring very many of these here. Now you can see the badging here, RS6. They brought plenty of S6s. They did not bring plenty of RS6s, and I guess some of the main differences other than horsepower, look at that wide body fender there. It's legit. And same in the rear, you can see down the side of the car. So yeah, pretty legit wide body. I love the stance of this car. As you can kind of see, it definitely has that kind of DTM look to it. Which, if y'all are wondering, is like the German sports car racing series. Really love this car. And then to find out that it was a stick shift is just over the top. Now this one's in amazing shape. Let's start where we normally start. Here's your key. It does have the button press for the key. There is no start button in here. But let's pop the trunk, which is this middle button. It doesn't actually open. You have to actually physically maneuver it. So there she is. Most European cars come with this nice little triangle, traffic triangle or whatever, if you're broke down on the side of the road. NCC bag, legit. I'm not sure what that is. That could be a water injection or meth injection. It also could just be the power steering fluid. I don't think it's power steering fluid, but nonetheless, you'll have to ask questions about what that is. NCC bag is in there. Fair amount of room. It's got the pass-through, and the seats do fold down there. A couple extra goodies that come with the vehicle: windshield wipers, brake fluids, and a couple other random things. Pretty clean trunk, considering this is it's a really old car at this point. Again, with this wide body look, really nice. And then you can see it does have an aftermarket, I think it's got a little bit of a cap back exhaust. Really nice car. Definitely, I would say, tastefully modified. You can see they kind of maxed out the amount of rubber that you could fit on this vehicle. And one thing I noticed when I opened that door, it's really light. Most of these German cars kind of have that heavier car feel or heavier door feel. Not this one. Super lightweight feel to the door. And it's got a couple different kinds of carbon. I'm not sure if some of this is aftermarket. Like this, I have a feeling maybe aftermarket. Not positive though. This looks like what would come stock. Clearly those two look different. And there's a lot of this throughout the cabin, so I'll make sure to point it all out. It is showing a little bit of age on the handle here, but again, this car is a 2003, so it's old. Come on now. Seats, really nice. I like that it's etched in. It does have a nice armrest. Even in 2003, they did the armrest right. These seats look really comfortable. You can see plenty of plush padding. Really nice leather in here too. I'm a big fan of it. I'm gonna zoom out so I can kind of show you guys. It does have the Alcantara wrapped roof and A pillars and parts of the B pillar you can kind of see there. Really nice throughout. Really nice car. Forgive the random truck noises. We are in an active parking lot. As you can see, this man is about to start backing in. So I'm gonna show you all these door cards again with, I think this is aftermarket and this is what came stock. It looks great. I like the look. Nice little extra storage here. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here so y'all can see. Get away from the noise of that truck. Hopefully I'm not in his way. I will move if I am, and I apologize, sir, if you're watching this video. It is my bad. All right, so yes, manual. It is a manual. And one of the things, this is a new gear shift knob. If you don't know about Audis, in order to get them into reverse, you got to press down and go top left. It's a good thing I knew that. Otherwise, I don't think I would have gotten anywhere. It's hard to remember some of these things. A little bit of extra play. I don't know. This is a 2003, so I know that things were a little bit different back then. But that's a lot of play for a neutral in my mind. I'd probably be throwing one of those little shifting mechanisms on here. Go ahead and pop this door open now that truck is parked, and we'll get this thing started up again with the random key. You can hear she kind of comes to life. Now it is a turbo car, so you're not going to have a bunch of audio available, but let's give her a couple revs. Wow, just so y'all know, I did warm this thing up so that I would be okay to do that kind of revving. I love Audi's red dash look. They've always kind of gone with red throughout, which is really nice. Let's see if we turn the lights on and turn that up. Or it didn't work as planned. Well, maybe I don't know. Anyways, I like the red. This all is white, but does light up red once you're moving. This car was converted to a manual because they didn't sell them in the States. You can see that it had the paddles here. I think it was converted to a manual. I'm not 100% positive. It is a manual though. If you're wondering, if you look these up online, it only says automatic. So someone clearly did some work to convert this over, which is cool. We do appreciate that. Excuse me. There's a bunch of wires hanging here. I do believe this was all for radar detecting and whatnot. So clearly this gentleman who owned this vehicle, or lady for that matter, may have liked the speed. Very basic dash. This is before they had all that real fancy stuff going on there. As far as having screens and stuff, but the stereo, as I turned it on earlier, it did sound good, which is cool. It did bump pretty nicely. We'll just kind of show you guys a little bit more of storage and whatnot. Looks like there's a ashtray here, which probably don't need to be continuing to put those in vehicles. There's some room in the door cards over here, and then a little bit of space in there, and then you got your glove box. In the center console, you can see again with some of these aftermarket carbon stuff, and then a cup holder, which I don't know, this thing's sitting up. You can kind of see it's on a weird angle. I'm not sure how that, if it goes down, I don't know how to do it. It's the old school iPhone clip or iPod clip. That's definitely reminiscent of the age of this vehicle. Seats are really nice and comfortable. I am super comfy. This is before they kind of got super aggressive with their stitching patterns, but I really like the look of this seat considering it's an 03. It shut this old girl down. They have a boost gauge here that they've added. Again, a little bit of aftermarket touches here and there. I'm gonna go ahead and pop the hood so y'all can see what it is that controls this beast. Man, I remember when these cars came out, I was really interested in them. Not that I could afford them, That's kind of cool. That thing just kind of slides out. Yes, so this does not look stock to me. That does not look stock. This whole carbon top, I don't know if this is how it came from Audi, but I like the look of it, clearly blocking most of the engine visuals. This is a nice intake, kind of goes here, and then there's another one here. I think this piece is aftermarket. So basically, tastefully modified is what I'm trying to tell you, folks. I believe this vehicle's got right at 100,000 miles on it. Right, 100, 105 or something of that nature. Nothing too crazy, but super well maintained vehicle. It started right up. I'm not sure how long it's been sitting on their lot, but it did start right up, which was awesome. And she's ready to go. And it's a manual. And again, pretty sure it was converted over. That's not something that came to America. So really nice. A ton of meat on the tires, as you can see. And yeah, that's about all I got. Now, again, folks, we're up here at our friends at Direct Auto. That is them in the background. Their info is on the bottom of the screen. If you have interest in this car or any car like it, hit these guys up. They've always got something cool. This is another one of those. They've always got something cool moments for me. I love these rides, and the fact that this thing is a manual, it's just awesome. Love it. So, all right, folks, that's about all I got. For my man, Bo Biddle, still not climbing that pole, though he would if he was here. I am Ben Barber. We'll see you guys in the next video.